Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to the channel. So yeah, sometimes I do some vlogs even though this is game channel. I like to do whatever I want, I guess because even though no matter how hard I try, anyway, videos don't get views anyway. Yeah, so my experience about buying a house while selling my house. So I want to make a video about that and yeah, to let this off my chest, I guess, and share my experience. Well, it can work. Well, I made it work. So tomorrow is my last day. Actually, today is the last day with my previous house that I sold, and tomorrow I will give the keys to the new owner. But they've already paid me in full like 2 weeks ago. So there's a lot of drama there as well. Uh, they made a down payment like 2 months ago. So their full payment got delayed for more than a month, I guess, for 2 months. But it was also like a good timing, I guess. So this is because my new house just got turned over this month. So I had to like rush things. It was so stressful, Yeah, go to the power company out of town. They have another branch out of town. You have to bring the meter to that other branch, to another place out of town. Wow, it was insane. Traveling, I hate traveling. Traveling is exhausting. It's waste of time, waste of money, gasoline, commute, fare, and I hate it. So yeah, but I was still blessed. So last weekend, the electricity was functioning. And last week, the water was functioning. So it took like 3 weeks for the water to get functioning, but we had to follow it up because they promised a week, and then there's 2 weeks, and there's 3 weeks. You have to like keep following them up, and then yeah. Then good thing that there was the water guy, the water company in the subdivision. The electricity, they said 24 hours, but no. They had to go back like 2 or 3 times. 3 times, I think they have to go back like 3 times. First one was to check. Second one was to install the after a couple day after next week. Uh, they installed the wires, and then a couple days, just last Saturday, installed the meter. Wow, it's a terrible experience, honestly. Very traumatic as well because it's a race against time. Can you move in? Will your house be turned over? Is the house livable? During when you are being told to leave by the new owner, so the new owner wants to rush you because well, they don't care about you. They just care about the money, I guess. They would say if you're out of there, I don't know, maybe they want to have that rented. uh, so I made sure I have to put in the agreement that's notarized to give me 2 weeks maximum. So I maximized my 2 weeks, and today was the last day, but I'm already here. But it's good because you have to leave as sooner as possible because you don't know when a driver is available, a family friend or family can drive for me. They also have work, so we don't know when they are available. We can't expect them to be available today, the last day, unless you want to pay a lot of money for a service. You have to pay for the driver, pay for the car, rent the car, and then pay for the labor to carry the house things, stuff, whatever. So I saved a lot of money because I only paid for the driver that also helped me carry the stuff, and At least the car is a family car. I just had to put some gas money in. So yeah, it's a, the down payment that you actually made. I think uh, for a house like this, for a two-story house, two bedrooms, your down payment is actually the you should also have the same amount of money for this kind of house, just two bedroom house. You need the same amount of money in your savings when buying a house like this, because it costs the same as well. All the expenses, as well, the repairs, the paint extensions, and whatnot, and the bills, insulation is insane. So yeah, the labor is insane. So oh wow, I'm not rich, but I'm dishing out a lot of money. I dish out a lot of money in this year alone. So that's why people rent, I guess. Maybe I should have just rented. But but still, when you're buying a house, when it's not brand new or not, if the house is, even though the house is brand new, you still have to pay for stuff. Pay for the tiles and whatever. So it still costs. At least this house, the tiles is already there. So it depends. So new or not, if it's not new, you have to repair it. New or not, you're still gonna spend a lot. So it's possible, but the labor cost, it was a rush. It's rushed. So the problem of being rushed as well is that usually the only ones are available that will repair your house. Carpenters, laborers will charge a lot. So that's usually, if you're in a rush, you're gonna pay more, because if you want some laborers, that carpenters, that repairmen that don't charge more, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take even more time to find one, and it's gonna take time to find, especially ones you can trust, the one you can trust, and it's gonna take even more time for their availability. Usually, those people that you can trust are also working, so they have to work on their day offs for you. So if you're gonna find someone someone that's cheaper, so the work will be slower, I guess, but the strategy should have been, I don't know. Yeah, it's a traumatic experience. So maybe the strategy should have been like, I just prioritize the master bedroom, painted first, and then I would have been able to stay here, I think. I think he would just be able to paint this in a couple of days, I guess, 3 days. For me, I can paint this in 1 day if I want. Maybe 2 days if I don't want to overexert myself and have extreme body pains. Because I also painted a small house, so like 4 times this size of this one. So yeah, so it's hard. But at least the air conditioner. It's already there, so. And there's like a mount in the back outside. At least this is fast, but I don't know. But the money goes away faster. So another owner experience charge. But if you don't want to rush, your worst option is living with your family. I don't want to. The other less worst option is go back to renting again, but still as worse, I guess, because not only that you might encounter another toxic landlord and lady and toxic apartment mates. Um, Another problem is that you will be paying for two houses. So this is like on a monthly amortization. So if I'm gonna rent a house, another smaller house, it's still gonna cost a lot. So I would end up paying like for two houses. So that's insane. It's insane. Buying a house is so stressful. I don't want to keep doing this, but I'm gonna upgrade maybe again next year. That should be the final. But you want to slowly upgrade, but then you can't really like slowly upgrade, because after like a couple of years, like who knows the price of this. Maybe after 5 years, the price of the, the house of the where you're buying at will be twice. But I don't know. No, well, maybe I guess if you want to rent a room only, where do I put my crap? So we buy crap we don't need. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna lose a lot of money, I guess, and my income is decreasing. So that's why I also being stressed about. So I don't know. So I also live alone, so I pay for everything by myself. So yeah, so stressed about it. It's possible. So back to the topic, it's possible, but it's a lot more stress than renting or living with your family. I guess it's also stressful. Those are also stressful, but it's not as stressful as this one that you're always in a rush. You have to meet a specific deadline or you'll be homeless. So maybe transient. Maybe I'll try to find one next time, but I don't know anyone I can trust with the transient rooms or houses. It's also gonna be scary as well, because your things might get stolen in there. Hotel. I don't know. It's just stressful. It's true that the more money you earn, the more stress, more problems comes with it. But I guess it might be worth it. I guess because you're gonna get comfort as well. So it's not all bad. So having your own house is so goddamn expensive, but the comfort of having your own space, your own privacy. You don't have annoying, toxic landlords, caretakers that are always drunk or in drugs, or that want to borrow money from you. And they have all sorts of drama. So at least I'm in a better neighborhood now. So that's life, I guess. So I've lost a lot of money already selling my other house. So I guess that's life. I think I will lose even more than that in the future. I might lose something even more than that in the future, but lose more money or lose something or property or loved ones or people or friends. So maybe I should try to get used to it, I guess. And that's just life. Even though someday I might lose my house, but it's gonna happen, and at least I will not die over a heart attack about it or stroke about it. Because I'm like slowly experiencing every now and then like worst traumatic experiences. So so my reactions are just like Losing a lot of money, just oh well, that's the worst. Lose someone, lose a relationship. Oh well, what's the worst? I've lost a lot of relationship before. I've lost a lot of money before. I lost a lot of property before. Stuff was stolen before. So I guess that's part of life. So I'm just like sad and depressed and bored. So I guess that's how I cope with it. So at least not not reactive, you know. So at least I don't react immediately. So it's like I'm zombie, you know. It's like when I meet toxic people. Lately, especially in the bus, conductors. I don't know if it's in English, but uh, those in the bus who collect the fares, you know, they do some shady stuff. They don't give you the ticket sometimes. And then I will get into an argument. So so if my head becomes full and stressed, I might just suddenly spin back kick someone. So at least I'm like docile, or I'm like drugged in a way that I can't react. So it's just how I whatever. So at least this way I don't get to die from a stroke or heart attack sooner, or I don't get to kick someone's ass and break their bones. So immediately. So at least might as well. So I'm losing a lot of money, so I just buy an iPhone. So and then just I don't know how I cope. That's how I cope with it. At least while I have the money, I get some of the things that I want in life. There's not much things I want in life, aside from an iPhone or a second phone. I don't know. I don't want a car really. I don't know. So, well, I guess so. I guess that's part of life when you're moving up. So, I miss those days when I'm just like living in my family, my parents' house, and when I'm just poor, broke, But it's also stressful as well. There's a lot of pressure. Uh, my family, I don't know what about you. I'm still studying, but they want to get a job. So, how can I study when I have a job? Yeah. How can I keep school if I have a job? It's just insane. I tried it. I tried working double jobs like last month. It's insane. After my job, I have to commute 4 hours a day. I have to wake up 4 hours, so I have to wake up 2 hours earlier and 1 hour commute. So that's 4 hours. And then I work in a job for 8 hours. That's 12 hours. So lunch break 13 hours. So I arrive at home and I have to do my second job. So if I want to have 8 hours sleep, I can't, because I have to do my other job for maybe 5 hours, and then I only get like around 3 hours sleep. So it's insane. I will die a lot sooner with that. So I gave away my dog because I can't sleep. I can't even get at least 3 hours sleep if I have a dog crying at night. He was a puppy. So I gave it to my family because I have double jobs and I have to go home and I have to take care of the dog, to clean the dog shit, I have to feed the dog, and if he doesn't want, the dog wants to eat the food that I give it, and I have to also bathe the dog, clean the place of the dog, all of that while having a second job, and then I have to do my own chores as well, my laundry, cleaning the house, repair the house. Wash the dishes, whatever. So, so, so it's bad, Being too industrious is also bad, Maybe I don't know. Maybe hopefully I get this my next year. my third house. I hope it will be the last one. So, and I hope that it gets fully paid by next year, so that I sell this one, so that just wanting to have a nice place to live. It's expensive. It's gonna cost millions. In our country, it costs millions of pesos. So we're gonna get that. And that's why we pay interest. We pay a lot of interest just to have like a comfortable house to live in, decent place, decent environment. So at least I'm in a decent neighborhood now. The people around here are not perfect, but at least they're a lot more decent than my previous cheap subdivision. I just wanted to save some money, so um, this new place is already good enough, but I need to spend more money if I want to have like an even better neighborhood, which is not a row house. You have more privacy, more space, and really less people. It's far away, a bit farther than this, but yeah, maybe after I do that, I can just maybe stop working for money and for a comfortable place to live in. I can't even raise a family like this. It's gonna be expensive. I have to pay for my wife. I mean, I have to spend on my wife and on a kid. So maybe I will be single for like 5 more years or 10. Not that I have anyone to marry at the moment that's really sure that they want to settle down. So no. So I can't just find someone. I can't even just find someone who a housewife, because everything is expensive. Having a child costs one house. I mean, in terms of monthly, almost. Well, having 2 children, so it will cost like no. Uh, to feed, well, just to feed alone one child will cost like a house's worth of monthly amortization. So amortization. So I'm really tired of life. I'm tired of spending everything by myself. So couldn't find a partner. So I have to carry all this burden and stress. I don't have anyone to talk to, so hence maybe I guess that's why I'm doing YouTube videos. So, well, hope this reaches someone who can relate. And take care, leave a comment. I hope I will be okay, and I hope I will have a bit of money left. Thank you.